If you don't know, today is National Quiet Day.
Not so loud. Not so loud.
Quiet time.
It's so quiet.
It's awfully quiet. Why is it so quiet?
Maybe a little too quiet.
A day for us to take a break from all the noise in the world.
Good luck keeping a show of loud mouths like this quiet.
Happy National Quiet Day. Showtime.
Showtime. Morning. It's Tuesday. We're going to use our quiet voice today. It's Tuesday. Hi. How are you? God, such a beautiful day. It's Tuesday. It's February 25th, 2025. It's going to be 50 today. Oh, man. Such a beautiful day. So many smiling faces in the studio. And so
Will you
many
stop this
smiling...
shit? Stop.
What?
Stop that quiet shit. Stop it.
Yeah, I don't like quiet,
Stop it.
Andrew.
You don't?
It sounds weird. I don't like it.
It does sound weird.
Today is National Also Let's All Eat Right Day. No need for a side eye. Yes, we all need to eat right today. Dude, I saw someone online. I'm not going to be able to find it, but someone online yesterday said the fact that we eat dead animals.
Stop.
And they're is crazy.
Stop.
What?
Are you having a? All right, go back to quiet. If this is what you're gonna do, if you're gonna lead off with Birkenstocks and unshaved legs,
I'm just saying.
We should not eat dead animals.
I'm just saying that you wonder why we're so sick. I mean, that
no,
might
we
be part
don't.
of it.
It's not because of meat. It's
don't
not
know.
because because one wackadoo posts on Facebook. We've eaten dead animals since the dawn of time. You stupid ass.
This person had some great points about
as
it. I'm not going to be able to find it.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing it.
Uh-huh.
I remember.
Because God takes idiocy off the Facebook.
I remember going, "Yes, Queen," and then that's
Yes.
all I remember in my head. And then wait, hold on. Dead animals, dead. And then protein. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm tired.
You wanted to see? I'm gonna
want to
show you now.
None of that
Dead
proves
protein,
anything.
Posts I've seen.
Dead
Let's
protein
see.
I've
Let me see.
seen.
Here you go. Here we go. That worked. Imagine thinking you getting protein in quotations from animals, not understand it's dead, so you're not getting nothing. You're just eating dead fleshes, no nutrients, killing your body for protein that don't exist.
Oh my God.
Animals eat plants, so why not just cut out the middleman and eat plants?
How does that make sense?
Amen.
How does that make sense?
Preach.
Protein is what makes up muscle, you dummy. Now,
you're saying-
protein. Now, let me just tell you this: just because it's dead doesn't mean that protein still doesn't exist in the meat. The meat is composed of protein.
It's tainted protein. It's from these animals that have been put in cages.
Emotionally traumatized.
Absolutely, they see their friends getting
Dude,
murdered.
First of all, traumatized animals are delicious.
No, they're not.
You ever eat free-range animals? They're tough. They taste like freedom. I
remember-
don't like it.
Yeah, it tastes like they had a good life.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I like to think that I'm doing my part to end your suffering, little chickadee.
I remember seeing something where it said, like, if you eat deer, like, if it knows that it got hit, like, it shoots.
Oh my God.
It shoots a chemical through its body, it makes it undelicious.
It's not a chemical, but
what is it? It's something. It's something. See, you know it's something.
But it's
imagine that if you're in a slaughterhouse, you don't think that whatever that chemical, whatever that is.
Well, that's why they
going
don't.
through
They
all
don't.
the
They don't
protein?
just run them over with cars. They talk them to death. There's a woman who sits in a room with the cow, and the cow is just there, and the woman just talks, and then the cow eventually takes its own life.
Best way to go. Someone said because plants taste nasty. Plants. I mean, I don't disagree with that. Meat. The reason we can't quit meat is it's delicious. I mean, it's
we've
the bottom
eaten
line.
meat since the dawn of time. Since cavemen started walking, we were eating meat. You're going to tell Native Americans that they're living their lives wrong?
Well, you have to remember, though, we've changed a lot of things. Science has come. Knowledge,
now you want
to
lean into science.
We don't live in caves anymore. I mean, there's reasons
they were doing fine. You ever see a caveman skeleton? Right? All their teeth. Not a toothbrush or paste around. They had all their teeth.
I don't think I've ever seen a caveman skeleton.
Have you never been to a museum?
No.
That makes sense.
I remember going to see. I remember my mom taking me on a trip to see the exhibit of Tutankhamun, King Tutankhamun, back when I was a kid. I
King
remember
Tut?
seeing that. Yes, thank
Oh.
you.
Is that really how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God, you were today years old when you found out.
Yeah.
That,
Same for
like,
me, Steven.
Like
Yeah.
you didn't know it was Tutankhamun.
Really?
I honestly
Wow.
thought you were farting in German.
Wow, that's crazy as
Yeah.
hell.
You're just Tutankhamun.
Yeah.
We've been
All over here.
Yeah. Gesundheit. Tutankhamun, Gesundheit. It's crazy.
You didn't know either, K2?
No, did not.
Wow, you guys didn't know we were just calling him by his nickname?
Yeah, that's King Tut.
You guys been calling him after a Steve Martin song all this time.
Yeah. So anyway, I remember going to the museum to see that, and I've been to the art museum once. It's not my thing, man. It's boring.
Same
It's all
for me.
boring. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's boring.
I love it.
I love it. I
Me
love
too.
the art museum. I
Man.
love.
I love the glass
there's-
pavilion.
Yeah,
I
there's nothing like a cocktail, some portraits,
Oh
some
my
art,
god. Oh,
and a little bit of weed. Man,
say, yeah.
oh man.
Go to Museum High. It'll be worth it.
Yeah, not on mushrooms or on acid.
Yeah, no,
Then
not-
the pictures
they're
will
talking
touch
to
you.
you.
Yeah.
I found out that my ex and her husband and my kids, I hear they like going to the art museum.
You hear like the kids didn't tell you. You kind of like heard through the grapevine that
Yeah.
the whole family. They
Did
they
you hear it
go,
through Facebook?
I know. This is somebody be like,
Yeah.
dude, saw your kids at the art museum.
Saw it on
You're
Facebook.
like, oh, there you saw.
Where'd they pick that up?
How are they?
How are they?
Oh my god.
How are they? How are they?
How did they
Would-
get cultured?
Would you?
I know.
Yeah.
Definitely not for me.
How'd they catch that?
They'd still be watching Trying right now if it wasn't for step parents.
Dude, I started season 3 of Trader yesterday.
Oh, Christ.
Man, that's good stuff. Only got through one episode, but man, Boston Rob is gonna be on there, and
Oh,
it's,
I
that?
love Boston
a
Rob.
whole thing. You don't know who Boston Rob
Who's
is?
Boston Rob?
Oh my, you're today years old and you found out who
Yeah,
Boston Rob
I know.
is.
Much
you
like
know,
Tutankhamun.
So you know who Tutankhamun
I
is,
know,
but
but
you
I
don't
don't
know
know
who Boston Rob
who is
is.
Boston
I think
Rob.
Boston Rob is way more important.
He's the king of Survivor.
Survivor legend.
Legend. Like
He met his wife on Survivor. The first season he was on with
No,
her.
okay.
Yeah,
This-
he was like a sniper. They didn't even see
I've
him coming.
never ever watched
Boston
an
Rob.
episode of
Oh,
Survivor.
it's
Never
so
once?
good.
Not one
and this-
episode.
Well, you know they're starting a new season here shortly, so
And
it's perfect timing.
I know, and I
no.
said this time I'm gonna watch it. I used to watch it with my son all the
Yeah,
time. It was
same
our
here.
thing.
Oh my God! For the first price, I think they're coming up on season 50. I think I think I jumped out at about 10 or 12, and there are another 30
So, like-
seasons.
Yeah, so like
Man.
halfway through, they get to invite a family member to help them do, and he's always like,
Oh,
"Mom."
that's new.
No, it's always been. He would be like, "Mom,
Oh,
you're my member,
you're right.
man. If I'm on Survivor, I'm calling you because you are terrifying. Like I'm so competitive.
Yeah.
I mean, with
I think-
everything,
I think-
puzzles, everything.
Who thinks they would do good on Survivor? I do not.
I do not
I
because
do-
I don't know what the game. I don't understand. I don't understand the game. It's like all these reality show games. I don't understand the concept of it. I don't
I think
like-
I think you'd like Trader though.
It's in the name.
because
Survive.
like, but it's not though, right? It's like. Well, like people, you have to form alliances.
Yeah,
you,
you
gotta
gotta- you
trust
gotta
people.
survive the
You got
elements
to do
and
all
people.
this stuff.
Which
like,
everything
and then-
naturally you cannot do.
Yeah, right. I can't trust people.
No,
I
you
don't
can't.
like people. Like alliances, tenuous at best.
Oh my
right?
god. I think you would do decent actually.
Yeah, I think I think Trader would be a good one for you
I
because
think your
Trader's
humor would
like
be
Clue.
really good.
So like there's 20 players and 3 of them are traitors, and you have to guess who the traitor is, and you start kicking people out by voting them out, and then you want to kick out the traitor. So every time you kick out a faithful, then you're screwing your team. And then if there's a traitor left at the end of the game, the people that are left, the traitors left, then the traitor gets all the money. If there's no traitors left, then you guys split all the money. Whoever the last 3 are, it's good. It's a good one. And the host is just genius. He's so good. Hey, speaking of celebrities, which celebrity would you feel comfortable trapped in an elevator with? I saw this online this morning. Thought it was kind of interesting. Would you feel comfortable with Tom Hanks? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh
For
my God,
sure.
he's the kindest man there is.
You know what? I feel like he'd be quiet.
Mhm.
Like,
Good.
you know,
awkward,
Good.
but
like
I don't want
yeah,
somebody
like
talking a
yeah,
lot anyways.
right. Like that's the whole thing. Like I feel like I would kill myself if I was in an elevator with Ryan Reynolds. I feel like
You
he
think
would
he's
not
always
shut
on?
the fuck
You
up.
think Ryan Reynolds is
right?
always on?
Yeah,
Mm.
and just trying to be jokey, and I would just be like, bro, grab some carpet, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, there are those people that are always on. You're like, come on, man. I got a text in, not Bill Cosby.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't nap around him.
Right.
I would be trapped in that's enough space where I could put my butt up against something.
See, and here's another one. Here's another
Like I
one.
wouldn't want to be trapped in an elevator with Diddy.
Right, no, yeah.
Like he rapes all of us.
Here's another one, Jack Black.
Nope.
He's one that's always on,
You
I
would
think.
annoy the crap out of
Yeah,
me.
he would just. I'm like, dude, just shut up.
do you-
We're gonna
you
be here
guys
for hours.
And
really-
eat all the snacks.
Yeah.
I would have
guys-
questions. I would love to get an elevator with Jack Black.
Really?
I would probably show him my impersonation of him.
That's
And ask what he thought.
Let's hear. Go ahead.
You know?
oh my god.
I think that could
that-
be anybody.
And now Jack Black has somebody he's never wants to be trapped in an elevator with.
On his list.
He's
That's
like,
when
oh
Steven dies."
shit.
What were you gonna say, Kelly?
Don't you think though, like Jack Black, for instance, he has to. You cannot be that on all the time. I really
don't
don't
know.
think he can be.
I don't know.
I mean, it's hard for me to, and I'm not.
Well,
I'm not that level
know-
of energy, but
Uh-huh.
it's hard for me to always be on. I can't imagine for those people that go that hard that they can just be on all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that you'd get into an elevator with them and they'd be like, you'd like side eye them, they'd side eye you, and we'd be all like, should we say something? I don't know.
These people, why? These people think. I mean, they will go to their grave thinking that Oprah Winfrey and Tom Hanks are part of some Hollywood Illuminati, blood stealing, blood sucking. So I just got a text. Your boy's into some weird shit, and it's Tom Hanks with a black eye, with Oprah, and a
Will
hot
you
dog in the
stop?
background.
Stop. It's not real, you jackasses.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
My gosh.
Stuff you guys believe, man.
I would probably bring that up to him, though.
see.
I couldn't help it. I'd be like, is it true?
Is it true? that
And
you
then now you're on another list of somebody who doesn't want to be trapped in an elevator with
I'm
you.
okay with that. Tom can hate me. I'll live.
Tom don't hate anybody.
I know.
I
Could
wouldn't
you
want Tom to
imagine?
hate me.
It's funny because I mean I'm sure there's a kernel of truth. I'm sure there is. What's that thing where you drink aborted something or whatever and it makes you feel young? I'm sure
No.
someone does that, but you take a kernel of truth and you weave these whole stories. That's how conspiracy theories go. What else? And as far as you know, a lot of these celebrities, when you talk about always being on, a lot of them are. Someone said you have to look up Black Eye Club on the internet.
What the hell?
Right. Unreal.
Black Eye Club.
Like, really? They. I'm sorry. They were like, you know what? We're gonna form a secret society, but let's make sure we document it on the internet.
but a lot of these.
Black
We're
eye.
gonna call it the Black Eye Society. Why? Because we all have black eyes.
But a lot-
God, you guys are so stupid.
But a lot of these celebrities, though, it's the sad clown. It's the sad clown thing where you're only happy when you're on stage, kind of like you're just you're going crazy, and you get back in your room and you're taking your makeup off and you're just crying and you live alone. And a lot of celebrities are like that,
Like Robin Williams.
right? Robin
Yeah.
Williams is one of those that. Always on until
always on.
when the camera's on. There's people that are always on, and there's people that are always on when the camera's on or the microphone's on, and then they're just dying inside in other times. How about Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
I'd love to be.
Yeah, his voice is calming.
Nate?
Yeah.
I would also show him my impression of him.
Oh my.
Ding 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 ding.
Same impression. Wait.
It's the same impersonation. He's like, Morgan Freeman, you want to hear my impersonation?
Anyways, are you
Ladies
on the
and
pedal
gentlemen.
list?
Ladies
you on
and-
Epstein's Island too?
Ladies and gentlemen, here is Stephen B. Hardy as Morgan Freeman.
The Poop That Took a Pee. Chapter 1. Douglas had to poop. His butt was all stinky. He had to poop so badly.
That was the best I could do.
He sounds more like Morgan, not Freeman.
And the dialogue is terrible.
What
I started losing it towards the end.
Yeah, you did. I would have thought towards the beginning.
I thought I had a really good group at the beginning.
You thought you were feeling it? You thought you had it?
No.
See, that's bullshit. Obama's black. That don't count as his eye.
Oh, I just
like,
they just sent me a montage
Of
of
what?
the
People with-
Celebrity Black Eye Club. It's
who is punching them?
Isn't it some sort
It's
of,
one person.
Camera guy.
It's just one dude.
we don't know.
You know why I'm here, Morgan? Yeah, to punch me in the eye. After this, I'm going to see Sandler.
We don't.
Please call him and tell him to be prepared.
We don't know if it's a punching, if it's some sort of something. But it's the Pope.
Someone.
The Pope.
There's the Pope, John Kerry,
Dude, I
George
cannot-
Bush,
that's-
Kanye
It's
West,
too funny.
Ben Affleck, all with black eyes.
Like there's just one guy and they're like, call the fist. You know what happens when we call the fist? Yeah, somebody's getting punched in the eye. This is a lot easier than the mafia or the Yakuza. When I was in there, I had to lose a finger. But you guys just punching people in the face.
Telling you, man.
Or
don't know
gold
if-
coin.
Black Eye Club.
I
Man.
like this Illuminati.
my God.
You guys are pussies.
Someone said Meryl Streep or Morgan Freeman. Their voices will keep me from panicking. That's why I want to be in an elevator.
Fran Drescher.
Oh God.
Oh man.
How are we getting out of here?
You want to talk about? I'd go up top and pull ourselves up to the floor.
I'll handle it.
How's he doing this with just his hands and a cable? Determination, ma'am. Determination.
You're like, man, how do I kill myself with these Fran Drescher?
I can't throw myself between the eggs.
All I have is a lipstick, but I'm gonna figure out how to
Yeah.
take my own life with this thing. All right, let's get into the news. A lot going on. Great news yesterday. 14-year-old Ocean Jones was found yesterday morning after the show, somewhere before noon. It was yesterday. They found her, and she was home, which is good news.
You know,
I guess.
Can I just say this? It wasn't until yesterday when I was reading things on the Facebook. And
I've been telling you.
And then something came together for me. Like this dude's name is what? Otha?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And he got a kid named Ocean and another one named O'Shea. Man, fuck you. What are you doing? Who are you? I'm like, you're that guy. That guy has got to throw his first initial on everything.
Look,
really?
man, here's what I'm gonna tell you.
Don't defend it, Maisie.
Here's what I'm gonna tell
Josie. Kinsley.
Shut up, you asshole. Here's what I'm gonna tell you about this. Number one, O'Shea said she left. She ran away. She did not want to be there, and O'Shea knew that. Said Ocean did not want to be at her house, and then she said that she didn't. That she'd gotten a phone call. She was okay. Didn't know where she was, but she was okay. So then they release Ocean. They find her. They release her to O'Shea, who was there, and then eventually, though, they sent her back to her family's house, the one that she didn't want to be at. So it's not all good news that she's home and that she's been found, because why did she leave in the first place?
Look,
That's what we need to know.
Look, let's stop.
What do you mean?
14-year-olds, let's not just say every reason. There could be a perfectly good reason, but let us not go down this road of why does she not want to go home?
Well, because
she is 14 years
Well,
old,
hold
and
on.
14-year-olds and 15-year-olds, we know how they are.
Because O'Shea said she doesn't want to go home because she's scared for her life. She said that over and over and over. So it's not just.
So is
it's
somebody
not
going
just
to take
random,
her?
Huh?
Is someone going to?
I don't know. We don't know. I mean, yesterday was the first. I mean, yes, she just got found yesterday. So I don't know what.
I mean,
moving forward
honestly,
is.
if I was gone for like 2.5 weeks and I had run away, and then the cops picked me up and they were going to take me home, I would be afraid for my life too, because my mama would kill me.
Well, yes, right.
That
But-
isn't. I would be like,
but-
look, I
but
murdered
no-
a lot of people. We should just investigate this.
Yeah. I will share this with you. And this is because this is not. Look, allegedly these. Because now she's home, we can focus on the other side of this, like what the fuck is going on at that gym. And I'm gonna give you something. This is a legal document. This is not hearsay, because I have lots of hearsay that we could get on here and talk about. But I'm working. I don't want to bore you guys with all this stuff. I don't know how much you care about it, but I will just tell you this. On March 15th of 2019. 16-year-old victim got into a heated argument with her mother. This is a search warrant, by the way, and was told to leave the house. She then walked to the Soul City Gym located at 801 Junction Road in Toledo, Ohio, because she'd been working out there for the past month, and she told the assistant coach, Otha, Otha Jones about her situation. He told her she could spend the night at the gym in the basement. Lawrence Jones, Otha Lawrence Jones, later supplied marijuana to the victim, and after she had smoked it, she felt really weird, an out-of-body experience. While in the basement, Otha Lawrence Jones had anal sex with her on the bed. The victim told him no, stop, but he wouldn't listen. He was too heavy for her to push him off. Otha Lawrence Jones had vaginal intercourse with the victim 2 more times throughout the night. There was they did DNA fingerprinting, which now exists, that of the individuals using. Anyway, so that's not hearsay. Whatever happened with that, we don't know. But this is a
In
court record that
2019?
we found. Yeah,
Okay,
court record that we found.
You found a search warrant.
Yes.
What was the search warrant for?
They were looking. I don't know. We
And
haven't
that's the
found
only
that
thing
part
you
out.
found is a search
Oh,
warrant?
I found a ton. I just haven't had a
Like-
chance. I found it last night. I haven't had a chance. Oh, here, I'll show you. I haven't had a chance to go through it all, but I will tell you. Where's it at? I will tell you that there is an arrest in. Hold on, let me scroll down. 2012, 2 in 2012, 2018, 2022,
For what?
2024 DVs, and I
Didn't
haven't gotten into the cases yet.
Okay, so
But these are court records.
understandable,
Mm-hmm.
but 2012 and like you talking about domestic violence cases
Mm-hmm.
when you're also talking about sexual abuse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's to bring that up as somehow that cements your argument for what is going on.
Well, that's why I didn't bring. That's why I haven't gone through them yet. I don't know what's in there. I got them over. I woke up to them this morning. Our investigative team has been working on it all night long. So I don't know yet. I have to go through them. But I do have on.
I don't know what's going on, but I mean, obviously,
Ki-
there's been shady stuff in the past, and so it
Def-
is something to pause.
Defendant
it, I guess.
Otha Jones kidnapped, terrorizing, seriously harming. Defendant Otha Jones tampering with evidence, altering, destroying, concealing, removing records. Otha Jones. I mean, dude. I mean, it's just
From
it's just-
when?
Huh? Over the last 30 years.
I mean, like, you can't bring
he was
that up
arrested
as
for
if-
he was arrested for dogfighting in 2000.
Stop that. That's not the same. You don't get to just throw up somebody's record.
You're not here. Okay, here's what you're not understanding is that I have a dozen girls that have had sex with this man at around 14 years old.
Then what I'm
but
saying
they
is
won't,
we focus
they're
on
scared,
that, but
they're
we
scared
don't
to come
talk about-
forward.
we don't-
That's why I'm only trying to say legal stuff. This is not a good man. Why is he around children?
Bro, they could.
Why is he around
but
children?
my question is this though: if we were to take your name off of the things that you have done and read your public record as if it happened yesterday, you would be like, "That's not the person I am today." Right?
2024. There's one. I mean,
2024 is what?
There are girls that say to this day he was having sex with them, but again, that's alleged because the girls are scared to death to come forward. He's a big dog in this community. He hangs around with bad
Nobody's
people.
bigger than pedophilia. That is not
Well,
a thing.
it's crashing. Look, it's,
Not in this
it's crashing
day and
on it.
age.
That's not true, though. It takes for the first one to come forward. It takes an Ocean Jones to run away. People finally start. They're still scared to talk. And I'm telling you, I know of 24.
I think we're being very irresponsible
I don't
with
think
this
we are.
information.
I
I
don't think
believe
we
we are.
Okay. Well, then we can move on, but more will be coming out, and we will see. Okay, I'll give you his side. He did message me yesterday. He said, "Can't wait to see all this unfold. We're gonna see the real shit show. You will see soon." And then he blocked me. That's all he said. We will see soon.
So he didn't like what you were saying about him, and he blocked you.
Correct.
I saw a post. I think it was a nosy asses the other night.
We gotta be careful with those, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, it wasn't
Alleged.
saying anything.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just I kind of briefly looked over it. It was a lot, but it was talking about everything going on. A lot of people were talking crap about the sister. I think it was the boxer girl who was looking for her sister. They were all coming at her sideways on there.
Well, the problem is there's a couple members of his. Look, he's got a whole bunch of adult kids that have not come to his defense. The dad, senior. There's senior and then there's junior. Has not come to his defense. There's a couple family members that have, and they're trying to deflect with smokescreen and do all that stuff, and they're going to as many forums as they can to try to take the onus off of him. And but she's not clout chasing. She's trying to find her sister, and she found her sister. Someone said, "Really, D, you're going to compare Andrew's past with
what I'm
this guy's been
saying?
accused."
What I am saying is, we don't go. We start with what the topic is, what he is being like. What we find most upsetting is the sex with girls, and when we go back and just to go look, he was convicted of this in 2008 and 2009. It is just to try to reinforce your dislike of this man without having the rest of the information from this sexual assaults. It's bullshit.
It's all gonna come. It's gonna come out again. It takes, but these women are scared to come forward, and it takes a lot for them to do that. So I mean, they're reaching out to people that they trust, and eventually, and a couple of them have come forward. Again, this has all been very fast moving. Everyone was kind of focused on finding Ocean, and now they're finding Ocean. So yesterday there was a trove of mountain of evidence that is starting to come forward about the other stuff. But I mean, and the scariest part is he's still teaching. They're still around children today. And if any of this is true, and the problem is the legal system. How long does the legal system take? A year, 2 years, 3 years? You know, and meanwhile you're around kids still. I mean, it's crazy. It's insane. Thank you. UTMC doctor is accused of setting a fire to another doctor's home. He pleads not guilty. They have indicted Dr. Andrew Campbell, 33, of Toledo, on February 11th. He's charged with 6 counts of aggravated arson, all first-degree felonies. On February 24th, Dr. Campbell pleaded not guilty to a judge who set the bond at $1 million. Damn! He's back in court on April 7th for a pretrial. Dr. Campbell is a fellow in the hematology oncology program at UTMC. The home he is being accused of setting fire to is in Sylvania Township. More coming to light a few months after the incident took place. At the moment, the Carytown Lane home is boarded up on the front and the sides where you can still see the char from the flames. The house is in the home the house is the home of another local doctor. According to officials, December 7th, Sylvania Township Police and Fire Departments responded to a structure fire, determined the fire to have not been of accidental nature. Neighbors say the victim in the case is one of the nicest people you'd ever meet, but
That's what got him in trouble.
Right. Women like him.
He was too damn nice.
Neighbors also say a suspicious white vehicle was in the neighborhood during the time the fire was set. And it doesn't mention anything about, but basically, I mean, he was doing the dude's wife, and allegedly,
and well. He set that dude's house on fire.
I don't know how well.
He was very well. She probably yelled it at him in the bedroom while they were arguing.
By the way, I do want one going back to the first story, the Ocean Jones story rather. Someone did say if you do bring up stuff of the past, it says that if you have a record of doing bad things for years, it doesn't seem like he's changed. So if it's not, if the important thing is he having sex with minors, but you have all these other things, are they in a court of law? Are they relevant? I'm asking.
I don't think so.
Lawyer D, no, you don't think?
No.
I don't know. I don't know the answer.
No, I don't think.
Admissible? Is it admissible in court?
Previous bad acts.
Mm-hmm. Gibson officer is charged with OVI. The Seneca County. I don't know where Gibson is. Gibsonburg. Oh yeah, Gibsonburg. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, the Seneca County Sheriff's Office released 911 call for help for allegedly driven by a 23-year-old off-duty Gibsonburg police officer took out a pole and slammed it into a tree. My car's in the ditch right now against a tree, said Officer Jordan Queen. Okay, have you been drinking? Asked the sheriff's deputy. I drank way earlier in the night, said Queen. The off-duty police officer was driving her own car. She took a pole out and crashed into a tree. The crash happened Saturday at North State 101. She claims she slid off the road.
Have the cops, I mean, they're the cops, right? Like, have they not thought of a better excuse than the ones we've been giving them? Damn, like, you guys have heard them all. Have you not been like, man, I can't use this one. I have to say something crazy, because they've all heard I only had 3 drinks. Like,
right.
Like, and that's what you're going with? You never believe that.
She took a breath test at the hospital. PBT showed a 171. That's pretty high, said the sheriff's deputy. She was charged with OVI, given a citation, and her police work belt has taken as evidence. Your duty belt and everything was taken as evidence. Just to let you know, she said, "Do I get it back in court?" The deputy said, "I'm not 100% sure."
I'm gonna go with no.
That's just what Sergeant told us to take as evidence, and then we're going to let the prosecutor figure this out, okay? She said, "I mean, I obviously can't work without my duty belt."
Exactly.
They should have said, "I don't think you got to worry about that for a while."
We're gonna let you sleep in tomorrow.
1 + 1 = 2.
She will face
People are so stupid. Like, what am I gonna get it back at court? Are you dumb?
How am I going to fight crime without my utility belt?
Right, that's just like somebody going, "Are you taking my bowl? That's what I smoke my weed in. Are you guys gonna give it back to me when I get done with court?" Sure, you'll get it back.
I remember when I was at Cumulus. All my shit went down when I was at iHeart, and then I was at Cumulus, but I had a violation of probation because I was in my restaurant and they were serving alcohol and whatever, so I couldn't be anywhere around alcohol. So I was working at Cumulus at the time, and then they said, "Well, you violated your probation," and then I went back to Cumulus, and they said, "Look, man, you're going on vacation Monday anyway. So tomorrow's Friday. Just go on a little early." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, it's a good idea. Just go on a little early, let it all pass, and then you can be back in a week, and everything will be good." Okay. And then like Monday, Tuesday, I'm making calls. Hey, where everybody at? No one's answering me. I got to get some stuff out of there. You're gonna be able to get all your stuff out very soon. Don't you worry. Fun times. But I got shows to do. I got funnies. I got jumping, writing jokes.
Yeah, they're like, don't worry about that.
Save those for your next show.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. Oregon City Council to vote on right-of-way mowing. One council member described right-of-way as the area between the berm of the road and a resident's property line.
That's what they're arguing.
The city had taken care of this area for years, but now could force residents to do it themselves.
I did not know that Oregon had a city council. I thought they just had an accumulation of village elders.
I think that is the council.
That is the council.
You cannot speak until you have the speaking stick.
Silence. The elder speaks.
Oh, wise Teresa, what do you think of this Walmart?
Here's some sorcery.
Sorcery, I tell you. Products that everyone wants?
Burn it down.
No price.
Let me speak to your manager.
Many wampum have been spent at this Walmart.
Many wampum.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So federal workers were left in chaos yesterday after Elon Musk's "What did you do last week?" email. President Trump called it ingenious and said anyone who didn't reply is semi-fired or fired.
Bro.
That's what that
So,
freaking president said.
Well, my understanding is he sent it, and there's people saying you don't have to reply, and then
Right.
then he went back and said, "Now, if we're gonna give you one more chance."
Yeah,
Is that true?
that's true.
So, I mean,
So what happened was
what do you do as an employee when
I know.
when the head of department is telling you don't do it? You have
Elon Musk, who's never been elected to anything,
telling
sending you a
have to,
spam.
or you're going to get fired. I mean,
So like-
confusing.
like I was looking over the numbers, right? And evidently they sent out like 2.7 million of these emails to federal employees, right? All asking them to document 5 things that they have done for that week. Now that's 2.7 million emails that are supposed to be sent back, which means you're supposed to read through 2.7 million emails.
Oh, he's using AI.
Now, and then on top of that,
No, he announced he's using
so
AI.
okay,
to review it.
so now that AI is supposed to go through 11.8 million items in these emails,
Yep.
right? And then how does AI determine, like, because now you have to investigate these emails to see if any of these things are real that this person has done. So that's 11.5 million items that need to be investigated to see if there's any truth to it.
That's so
And
crazy.
so how is this efficient How are you getting?
How are you saving money with
How,
that?
yeah.
Right.
How does that work?
And like K2 said, they're just AI. They're not even investigating. If AI shoots back that you don't need,
So you did something great for 5 days.
right
You were
for
you did
five things
things.
last
It was
week,
so
then you
good.
get to keep your job. You know, it's like Survivor. Like, is your torch going to stay lit or is it not going to stay lit?
That's the new season.
The new season is Survivor government workers.
Survivor DC.
AI has voted you out.
And here's the thing: no one here, I think, could argue, would try to argue that, oh my God, our government is efficient and we are spending every dollar wisely, and there is no waste, there is no fraud, and there is no abuse. No, what we're saying is this moron, the way he's doing it is haphazard and irresponsible, and it cannot be done this way. Period. That's what we're saying. No one is saying that there is no waste, fraud, and abuse. We're saying that this asshole ain't the arbitrator of that. And when you're so conflicted because you're the number one donor to the president's campaign, and now you have access to all the sensitive information. What if George Soros, Joe Biden said, George Soros, you're my number one contributor. Start going through the government shit and start. You'd be another January 6th going on right now. This is insane.
They fired the only park ranger who knew how to let people into the bathroom.
I know.
The only locksmith.
He had all the keys.
All the keys. And he was so bitter, he took them evidently.
And now they can't get a hold of him.
Now everybody's got to do what a bear does. Shit in the woods.
Because can't get the door open. Hijackers did hijack TVs in a federal government building and played an AI video of President Trump kissing Elon Musk's feet.
Oh my God.
This is interesting. Lester Holt is stepping down as anchor of the NBC Nightly News.
Did he get a job?
We don't. I don't know.
No, not in this administration.
Yeah, he is. He's been the anchor for 10 years, and now he is going to be stepping down. They have not. He will stay with his Dateline duties. He's been the voice of Dateline for a while. He will keep those duties, but he's just stepping down as the anchor of the NBC Nightly News. LADA does not support the Mendez brothers resentencing.
What we found out is that Eric and Lyle Menendez had told 5 different versions of the events of what had happened.
LA District Attorney Nathan Hochman recommending the court deny the habeas petition filed by Eric and Lyle Menendez, who asked for a review of new evidence they say is proof of sexual abuse by their father, Jose Menendez.
Sexual abuse does not justify killing your parents. It doesn't that day, and it never will.
But it does mitigate your sentence.
And it's not like,
which is what they're not asking to be released.
They've been in 30 years.
Like, it does mitigate the sentence. Like, you have to understand that.
Doesn't that suck? Doesn't that suck that you had a DA that said yes, we need to let these guys out, and they had an election in between the time that they told them they could get out and the time they were getting out, and now this asshole is like, no, I don't think I think we're good. I guess 30 years isn't enough, even though your asshole father sexually abused you and your brother.
Like,
Jesus,
yes, you should pay the price.
He
and,
did.
and they've
Exactly.
spent 30 years in prison.
Right. Exactly. The Trump administration has been shutting Associated Press reporters out of the Oval Office and Air Force One for weeks. The reason? The news agency has continued using Gulf of Mexico instead of Gulf of America.
Respect my pronouns.
In response.
I mean, can't argue that.
What the fuck? It's so funny. Like, you won't recognize trans people, but you turned an ocean trans, and now you mad because we refuse to call it
Right.
America.
Right. In a response to the AP lawsuit on Monday claiming the move marks a threat to freedom. The president and all people in the United States have the right to choose their own words and not be retaliated upon by the government. Reads their lawsuit, and a judge has upheld the lawsuit so far. So we'll see what happens.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, you have to ask yourself, and take all the bullshit out of it. When the government starts banning news media from briefings because they don't like the fact that they haven't fallen in line, should scare you. It should scare you. When you look around and it's just people who are yes men and asking softball like questions, it should scare you. You guys, you shouldn't be okay with what is happening right now.
You can't even watch the press briefings anymore. Like, so now all the crazy media that loves Donald Trump is now in the press room, and he calls on them. So he calls them, yes, blah 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 from right wing crazy media. Yes, the new poll number says everybody loves you. How do you feel about that? Like, what kind of question? Like that first question. Everyone just loves you.
Hi, this is Timmy from the Wichita Militia Gazette.
Right?
Hey, Timmy, long time no see.
There's plenty of other news outlets available. No fear there, someone said. All right, so let's get into this. 1 in 5 Americans think phones should be completely banned in school. Only 1 in 5? 29.
I don't think so.
The other 4 were on calls.
I'm sorry. 71% Americans support cell phone limitations in schools. 29% say total ban. What do you say, Kel?
I say that they should have their phones in school.
In class as well?
I mean, I think that the whole put them in a basket when you get there, take them out is fine. But I mean, there's too many other more important things to concentrate in a school situation than regulating phones.
Well, I will ask you, Kelly. I will ask you. When you are at work, what is your number one distraction from getting done what you need to get done?
People.
Really? I think most people would say their
but
phone.
I work in an office, and there's people around me all the time. I have my own private office, but I prefer to work in, we call it the bullpen.
With the people.
I
like
people.
being amongst the poor.
I think my point is that most people would say their phone is their biggest distraction.
I mean, I'm sitting
so
in front of a
so I'm
computer,
sure it's the same for
so.
the same for kids.
But I would say I would push back on that, and I would say a lot of the things that you are saying that the administration and teachers have to worry about
Is there so much bigger things?
would be taken care of if I took their phones from them.
Oh. See, I don't believe that. I don't. I think that what happens when you try to do that is they find other ways.
Well,
and then you're taking most of your time trying to regulate something as silly as like phone usage.
But it's distraction. Like what if you're sending text to the person in front of you and then they're laughing and they're not paying attention to what's going on in the class?
I said that they should drop it at the front of the classroom and then pick it up. But in between, they should be able to have it. At lunchtime, they should be able to have it.
I agree.
All right.
We didn't have phones when we ate lunch.
Did you survive?
I evidently not.
Well, you had notes. You
I
wrote
like-
notes. Yes or no?
Yeah, you wrote
Like,
notes.
you know-
You did write notes.
Yeah,
Those are
crazy
great.
in cursive.
Remember, what was that thing called that we would say, okay, spell blue, BLUE.
Oh, the little folder.
Yeah, and then you go, what's your favorite number? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go, blah, blah, blah. And you open up, this is how many kids, wasn't it, this is how many kids you're going to have or something?
like
What's that thing called?
God, what was that
You
called?
remember that thing?
I do.
Okay, I'm not the only one. So you guys do you all remember those?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know who made them because they were super fancy.
It was a girl.
Oh, of course.
You know, it was a girl.
There was no dude that was able to make those. Those were too intricate.
because it had origami involved.
Yeah, exactly.
And the girls would color the flaps on them.
Yes.
So you could pick the color and then they'd flip the color up.
Yeah, you flip the color and it would be. Then you have to spell the color out.
Yeah.
BLUE or RED or whatever. Man, and I don't remember. I think the final reveal was how many kids you were going to have.
Yeah, it was a fortune teller game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fortune teller. That's right. JetBlue will reimburse travelers if it rains on your vacation. JetBlue they have a new program that will supposedly reimburse travelers if it rains on your vacation. You have to book an eligible travel package through them. It's an added cost similar to like a travel insurance. So
Yeah, but we're sending you to the desert. Arizona.
Right. If it rains,
Vegas.
we got
If it rains there.
we got you covered.
Yep, don't worry about it.
Let's see, this one got this is one thing about society surprised a guy who got released from prison after 30 years. What do you think it is?
I mean, it has to be something with technology, right?
It is.
Like
he was stunned and thought it was weird, everyone looking at their phone all the time. Everyone's staring at their phone all the time. He thought that he was went to prison back in the 90s. And
I've been trying to be really more aware of that, like especially like if I'm like with my friends or something, because real estate, I mean, I get a ton of texts and phone calls, and I don't know if this makes it any difference, but I always say, I'm so sorry, I have to take this, but like I'm always apologizing for looking at my phone. I don't know if that makes it better or more.
It's worse.
It's worse.
It's
Yeah,
worse.
or more like
because
annoying.
you're like this. Hey, I'm talking to you, and now I've realized that I am much more interested about what's happening on this phone than continuing.
It's money. It's money.
One thing too is, and I'm guilty. Believe me, I am not calling anyone out that I am not. That I am also guilty of this. Dude, you'll be talking to someone and they'll be looking at their phone and not paying goddamn attention to what you're saying.
I try not to do that.
You know,
like you love it when they reimburse you and they're like, "Oh, I'm still listening. Keep going." You
Yeah,
know, pay attention.
yeah.
You
You're
know,
not listening.
Like, it just dawned on me. I am surprised. Like, after he gets out of jail, the first thing he didn't think is like, "Oh my God, like how easy is it now to rob people?" Like, you're an old school criminal, and you come out today. Imagine how much softer society is today than when you went in. When kids were running the street till the lights came on and there were no phones and like you could identify danger. Now you could, like, you're old school criminal now. You come up, knock the hell out of somebody, rob the shit out of them.
They not see you.
They're not seeing you.
But let me ask you this:
They're too nervous because they don't know what's happening.
Do you
they
think?
Don't know the technology?
Do you think that it's easier or harder to commit crimes now? I think it's way harder.
It's harder
because the
Depends on the crime.
Your digital trail you're done. If you include anyone, you know you've sent one text to this person that was wrong. You know that they were on their phone. Now they can track where your phone was. And dude, I think it's way harder now to commit a crime than when we were younger. The Ring cameras and cameras everywhere, dude. I don't, no thank you.
What's crazy is there's still people that do commit crimes and get away with it in today's world too.
Yeah, I guess there are. TikTok has got a new challenge going on, Demetrius. You drop heavier and heavier things on your foot to see how much it hurts.
Oh my God, no.
So it started with a hammer, then he did a space heater, and then he did a cordless drill. Here is some audio from the challenge.
I'm assuming it's just ow.
Ow! You're gonna see.
Part 3 reactions. Hammer.
Hammer.
Yo. That comes to like 6 out of 10, I'd say on that one. Go with the heater next. Yo, 7 out of 10 on that one. Go with the speaker.
Dude, I cannot. Look. All right, fine. Fine.
Imagine going to the hospital for that.
Anybody who heard this and thinks it's a good idea, I encourage you to do this.
I do too.
Because I want to be able to spot you out in public.
Do it.
Like the limping guy.
You should really set the standard and just drop it on your head.
Yeah. All right, that is the news. Here is traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. Roadways are clear right now. Traffic cams are not showing any delays in the area. However, we do have some rain, so give yourself a little bit of extra time as you head out this morning. Taylor Kia, where you pay what we pay. When you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo, you get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for and we'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. To learn more, visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today.
And I'm looking at your Furniture Palace forecast. Currently, it is 39 outside. Feels like 33. And we do have rain coming for the next hour. From 8 to 9, it says going to clear up and have some sunny skies around 1 o'clock today with a high of 51.
Woo!
Right.
51.
Get that weather out there. Put your shorts on. It's going to be a beautiful one, maybe. We'll see. Weather's usually wrong, right?
Yeah, it is usually wrong.
But yeah, high of 51 today, low of 33. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo, Reynolds Road, Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalacetoledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
That's it, my friends. Over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Get you some. State Line Sauce. Several different flavors to choose from, and go on any type of food you want. Some eggs this morning. You want to throw it on some steak. Oh, it's great on country fried steak with some, you get the country fried steak and you get the gravy, and then you put some sauce in there. I had pizza last night. We had some State Line sauce to throw on the pizza. See, my secret to good pizza is you take the pizza, then you put some State Line sauce on there, and then you use Parmesan on top of that. And the Parmesan sticks to the hot sauce, and it gives it such an amazing extra little flavor to it. There's your tip of the day for pizza. Go to StatelineSauceCO.com. And what's the matter, Demetrius? What?
This is why I hate social media, right? So I hit Twitter because it tells me I got some new notification, and for some odd reason, Twitter thinks it can notify me about things it thinks I might be interested in. And so I click on this post, and it's this girl who just says, "I love being white." And then it is just a bunch of comments underneath it like, "Go girl, yes, I love being white too. White."
Why did both of you look at me when you were telling that story?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe my eyes are just drawn to somebody who feels like they can get behind that conversation.
Really?
Mahomes.
All because I said Tom Brady was a better quarterback.
You'll never live it down.
No, what you said was, why should Mahomes have 3 wings when Tom Brady doesn't?
Because Tom Brady's clearly a better quarterback than Mahomes.
The fight that will never, ever
It
go
is
away.
the fight that never ends.
You want to know what also is a fight that never ends? This weight loss journey that seems to never end.
I know, bro.
But we're getting there.
Feeling you.
And we are approaching the final week of February, guys. So if you
Fight
want to
that never
take
ends, but we're
advantage-
getting there to the end. But it's a fight that never ends.
Yeah, we're getting there. We'll see.
We're working towards it.
Yeah, we're
towards
working,
it.
you
There you
know.
go.
It's the end that never comes, I think, is the thing. I
Right.
think that's the theme of it.
Right.
But we are running out of time, guys. If you want to get on some weight loss journeys, now's the time. Go to www.thestabbingnurse.com, or you can call 419-388-7760. Speak to one of the reps over at Holy Grail Wellness. Schedule your consultation. You can get $100 off any weight loss program. You have until the end of this month. Make it happen. Once again, that's only at Holy Grail Wellness.
Woo! That's awesome, man. Talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company.
Why do you care so much about the consumer over your business? Because there's time after time where you've said, hey, if you're comfortable with your agent, that's great. Stay there. If you just need to have questions answered, I can help you.
There's a lot of things I don't know about. And I like when I can go and I can find somebody who I can trust. I have a mechanic who is going to tell me whether I should fix something on my car, or whether something needs to be fixed or not, even if it doesn't make him any money. There are people in the community, and if we all work together and we take care of each other that way, we're all going to be a lot better off than if we all just look out for ourselves.
So you think of this more as the importance to the community than it is to get as much business as you can?
Absolutely. If we're all looking out for each other, then that means somebody's looking out for us too, and it all comes back to us.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Love is in the air at Skinology Face Bar. This Valentine's Day, treat yourself to their exclusive pampering specials. They have a facial special, a luxurious 45-minute treatment for only $50. A head spa facial, that's the one I got, a 60-minute scalp facial and 30-minute facial for $145, or a massage special, 60 minutes therapeutic massage for only $99. Go to skinologyfacebar.com for details. It is a beautiful, gorgeous space on Monroe Street, and you have to check it out. That is Skinology Face Bar.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership and test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Holy Grail Wellness and State Line Sauce Company. Now back to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2, the Baroness, Stephen B. Hardy, and being joined by Steve.
Just grab a handful of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Hey, Steve.
Yo, yo, yo.
So here's the big news, ladies and gentlemen. Big news. Stephen B. Hardy has lost 99 pounds.
And some Luft balloons.
99
Luft
pounds.
balloons. And some big old chubby too.
I love it.
So Stephen has lost 99 pounds. We learned a week or so ago that Steve is also part of the stabbing nurse family.
Mm-hmm.
And Steve, you have now lost
19 pounds.
19 pounds in
That's amazing.
like a month or a couple months?
About 2.5 months. Almost 3.
2.5
So that's like
months.
10 pounds a month. That's pretty good.
Look at you doing, man.
I know. I'm not just a hat rack.
Just a hat rack. And I'll let you know that I've been talking to the stabbing nurse. Colleen and I are going to be joining the stabbing nurse family in the next week or so.
Ooh,
we're working on working on all the details right now and getting that done.
We're all about to be some skinnies.
I know. We're going to be able to call Demetrius a fatty.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. Hey, fatty.
Moving a little slow there, Tubby.
Man,
I know I loved it yesterday. I took a couple clothes over to my tailor, and I'm like, we need to take these in. So I was like,
the fact that you have a tailor is how bougie you are. Like, I don't even know. I went
At
to
least he didn't say my haberdasher.
Dude, did I tell you I went to my haberdasher? I went to a tailor once and I took some clothes there. I forgot about them. I got a call like 3 or 4 months ago. He's like, hey, remember those clothes you brought in 2018?
Oh, wow.
I'm like, no. He's like, they're still here. Can you come get them? And I'm like, how much is it? He's like, it's $89. I'm like, man, I ain't got 89. I don't know what's there. I don't know if it fits.
Do you charge interest? What? Like, by the time I go get those were in fashion last year.
I'm telling you, $89 at a tailor is probably not, it's not a lot of money.
Yeah, that's not a lot of money.
no,
Really?
that's not.
Which will be crazy. So what'd you do? Did you have something taken out?
I have no idea.
Like, I don't believe you had something taken in.
Oh, you bastard.
Not in 2018.
You asshole.
That's why? How was that an assholey thing to say?
Because it came from you.
Everything you say is wrapped in ass. Look,
I can't believe that.
Everything you say has a chocolate coating with a crunchy nougat of asshole. Everything. You're like an asshole Snickers.
Like, I feel I feel attacked. I feel like I couldn't say something mean about Hitler without you guys going, "Oh, why are you so mean to Hitler?" Like, why you gotta be such an asshole to Hitler?
You just hate him because he was the perfect Aryan race Caucasian.
I'm like, Jesus, it's Hitler. I can't be mean to Hitler.
Dimitri is an asshole Snickers.
That is a dickhead. Man.
Chocolate covered creamy asshole nougat.
God damn it.
Savor.
Savor. Do you feel like you're like you have more willpower, or what's it doing, Steve?
It's just I'm able to. You don't have that bloated feeling like that. Just like that like like I eat pretty well. I mean, I don't eat junk food.
Right.
I don't eat a lot of sweets.
Yeah.
But it's just you just don't feel that bloated. You feel like when you put your clothes on, they just feel better. You definitely have more energy.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And you don't have like cravings for things. Like I'm good with like one good meal, like 20 plus grams of protein. I'm good, but you do have to drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
That's one of the things, because you have to drink a lot of water.
Go ahead, Kel.
Can I ask you, is it supposed to speed up your metabolism, or does it have nothing to do with metabolism?
It does a little bit for me. I mean, I'm like, I have a lot more energy. I can honestly say that. I definitely feel like I have more energy. I can tell because I'm getting more things done during the day.
I need more energy.
I know, me too.
Man. All right, what else is going on, Steve?
And then there's that.
God, I mean, we've been doing it since the 80s. Have you guys not seen? Anybody ever seen a slow crackhead?
No, no. It's a fast-moving vehicle. What else is going on, Steve?
Oh, this Kevin's having hip surgery Monday, so I gotta go up north and cook the boy his food, label everything so he can just, hobble across the kitchen and microwave some stuff. So
What a sweet boyfriend you are.
Yeah, I can't believe you're gonna go up there, cook, put everything in the fridge, and leave.
I didn't say I was leaving. I didn't say I was leaving. I'm gonna be there for a little bit. I mean, I gotta work, but his cousin is coming up to stay with him from Florida, so he'll be there. He'll be there for like about a week and a half. The recovery time for hip surgery is not that bad because when he had the other hip, he was going in like 3 days.
Well, yeah, his hips didn't lie.
That's crazy. I would think your body would need some more time to deal with new joints.
You would, dude. It's so fast now, and I think a lot of this is insurance driven. Like, they push your ass out there. They push you, dude. You have a baby.
Oh yeah.
You could be out same day. Am I right? Am I right, Kelly?
Yeah.
All depending on the size of the vagina.
What?
Oh, God.
God.
This segment brought to you by Asshole Snicker.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kelly. What are you saying?
I asked the doctor if I could stay another day. They were ready to. I'm like, I need one more day. It was my third. I need one more day.
I remember when Colleen had Josie. It was a holiday weekend, and she went in like Thursday or Friday or whatever it was, and then they wanted to push her out like Friday, Saturday. I held that bitch till Monday morning. I'm like, we're not ready. I said, we can't leave yet. And I remember when I had my weight loss surgery.
I'm having a party on Saturday.
When I had my weight loss surgery, they're like, well, you could be out next day, and it could take up to 3 days. I said, write me down for 3. I can tell you right now it's going to be 3. And I was in that bitch for 3 days.
Well, you got to understand.
I love the hospital.
Yes.
No way.
Wow. Is that weird? I know.
Yes, that is weird.
Normal or no?
Nope.
No. Andrew, you look at it like an all-inclusive vacation.
I do.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm laying in bed. I'm watching
The guy
TV.
that rings the nurses in all the time.
Yes, I'm watching TV. They're giving me 3 meals.
Fun.
The food is delicious.
The food's delicious.
Oh my God.
What
bro.
hospital
You
are you
get,
at?
you get mashed potatoes and gravy and turkey and oatmeal and pancakes and yes.
Oh my God.
And it's brought to you in bed.
Oh my
You don't have
God.
to get up. They keep you.
What hospital were you at?
They keep your water jug full with ice all the time.
And they got the good ice.
They got the good hospital ice. Why would you want to
Angie's
leave?
version of like a luxury vacation.
It
like
is.
an all-inclusive resort.
Bro,
Could you imagine
love
him
it.
like laying next to a guy who's really sick and he's just there vacationing, and then it's Friday, he packs his bags and he's like, "All right, Charlie, see ya," and Charlie's like,
I remember what it was.
Can I get an umbrella with that water, please?
I remember it was a year or two ago when
"Hey, Roxy, good to see ya."
A year or two ago when I found I had diabetes. I had like a 400 or 500 blood sugar. Dude, I was in there for like 5 days. I'm like, they could not get rid of me. I'm still feeling a little wheezy.
He's still sneaking chocolate bars and shit. We don't understand why your blood sugar's so high. I don't know either.
I need another day. Need another day.
Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out.
We got to figure it out, though. Well, doctors, we've got to figure this out.
That's the only way he can escape Colleen.
I know.
She's like, well, he's trapped here, so.
You need to call house.
Dude, it was great. Love it, man.
That's
All right,
so
anyway,
weird.
that's everyone says it's weird. There's nothing normal about that.
Nothing normal.
Dude, when I get into a hospital, first thing I want to do is get out.
The nurses are sweet, and I get to talk to them, and it's just so much fun.
Oh,
so
no,
weird.
it's not.
This is when you know you need a life.
You need a life.
That's where you'll be hanging out when you're old.
I know.
Like, I mean, just sitting in the room, like talking to weird. So, what brings you into the ER? I cut my finger off.
Other than not, like I even enjoyed prison. Like if it wasn't for being cut off by. You gotta remember, I was in prison where it was like people didn't pay child. They called it a camp, but people didn't pay child support, and it was child support and alcohol were the two main things that 99% of the people were in for.
So you got to kick it with the partiers.
Yeah, we're playing pool and out on the track walking, and I mean the only thing it was lay in bed and watch TV, and then we'd go eat the food and talking to people. We had I played softball. I had a blast. The only thing I didn't like was being cut off from family and have to wait for the phone. That shit sucked, but.
Doesn't sound like it did. You're making it sound like it was the best day of your life.
I would like to tell you that this is not the general experience.
I know.
I don't want any of you guys listening to this to think that prison is a cool thing.
It
is not
You're
cool.
right,
It
you're
is
right.
not fun.
You're right.
It is 2025. I'm sure they have taken kickball and softball out of the prison.
It was all fun, but you gotta remember.
But the rape.
Being locked,
The rape, it was everything but the rape.
Well, I think Andrew even enjoyed that.
Yeah, because the guy at least talked to him.
You can lay there and watch TV.
Yeah.
No.
Who's my little cannoli?
All these accoutrements were cool, but the bad part was you couldn't go. You couldn't go home when you wanted. You had to get up when. So, I mean, believe me, it was not a picnic, but it was.
Don't walk back on your words.
I know.
now.
When they
You made it sound like you walked off of a
Did you make?
when they let me out, they said, "All right, you can go now." And everyone else that went, ran out the door. Dude, it took me. They're like, "You got to go." It took me 30 minutes. I was saying bye to everybody.
You hugging
and
people.
I was. I swear I was.
Dude,
I was saying bye
dude,
to
let's
everybody.
not lose contact.
Yeah, I swear.
You were Colleen at McDonald's.
Sign my prison book.
I did. I can sign my prison book. Will you sign my prison book?
Oh my God!
No
so
one
you're
there
having
got
a reunion. Are you guys getting together?
No one there at the yearbook was like, sign my crack.
I got it texted. You were not walking the track or playing sports. Come the fuck on.
Wow! They called you out.
Oh my God, that was the best times. All right, anyway, let's go on.
Oh, the good times.
Let's go on. Steve, what's going on in Sleaze? Oh,
Well, of course.
Hey, hold on. Colleen wants to say something. Go
Did somebody say Candyman?
ahead. Yeah, no, we didn't call you.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought I
pos-
heard my name.
Goodbye. All right, Steve, what's going on in Sleaze?
Well, of course, I found myself yesterday, as many people did, listening to the beautiful sounds of Roberta Flack. She passed away yesterday after a battle with ALS. She was 88 years old.
Oh my
she
God.
had so many hits.
Yeah.
Number one
thought
hit.
she was dead 10 years ago.
Right?
When I saw that come up yesterday, I was like, man, they must be really thinking about Roberta Flack.
You know who I got her?
And
You
then-
know who I got her mixed up with? Minnie Riperton.
Oh no!
Like I thought but I'm like I thought she was dead too. I really
Right.
did.
I was like, I don't know why Roberta Flack is coming back up again. But
Here is Killing Me Softly.
Killing Me Softly with his song. I had gone out to California to do a special. Got on the plane and I opened the brochure that describes what music you can select. And there's a song, Killing Me Softly with his song. And I listened to it about 5 times before the plane landed. 2 weeks later, went on tour with Quincy Jones. And they wanted an encore, and Quincy said, bro, do something. I said, well, I have this new song I've been working on. So I started, strumming my pain with his fingers. After I finished, the audience would not stop screaming. And Quincy said, Ro, don't sing that daggone song no more until you record it. That was it. Drumming my pain with his fingers. Beautiful song. Singing my life with his words. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Telling my whole life with his words. Killing me softly with his song.
Beautiful. God.
Oh, you ended it right.
and they're like kids are like, I can't believe she stole that song from Lauryn Hill.
I was waiting for it to go.
Oh my God.
She's so good.
This is an interesting story I found this morning. One of her best known songs, The First Time.
That's my favorite.
Whenever I saw your face.
That's my favorite.
Well, it was originally not a big hit when she released it in 1969, and then Clint Eastwood.
Good year.
Clint Eastwood, his directorial debut in a movie called Play Misty for Me. Play Misty for Me. That movie came out in 1971. He used that song, and it became a #1 hit for her in 1972. Here's Roberta and Clint.
The song was out there, it had been out there, and every now and then you'd hear it on the radio, but it did not have the wide acceptance until people could associate something visual with it.
I wanted to do a nice idyllic scene where he was sort of reconciling with the girlfriend. I heard the Roberta Flack song on the radio, and I said, oh yeah, this tells the story.
He called me in
God, he's
Virginia.
so
That was a
sexy.
big thrill for my mom. And we talked, and he said he wanted to use it, and I said, no, By this time, I had become a little bit commercially concerned about what people were going to hear. And I said, it's too long. I'd like to, to do it again. He said, no, I'd like to use it. So I said, well, take the first 8 or 16 bars out. You don't need that piano intro. He said, I want every note, every breath. First time ever I saw your face. He said the song just totally hypnotized him.
And she said that it was too long, like it was too slow. She said it's deathly slow. He's like, no, I want it exactly the way that you recorded. She wanted to speed it up. He's like, no, that's the way.
I'm putting it in a movie, ma'am. I don't think you understand how movies work.
Oh, well, that's sad. All right.
I love that song. It's my favorite. I always imagine when I win the gold medal at the senior figure skating championships, that's what I'm going to win it to.
Is that what that's going to be your routine? The first time
that's
going to
be my routine. Yeah.
I could just see Steve on the ice. First time. Oh, there's
sure.
a double sow cow. He nailed it,
and then there's 2 other ladies clapping for him too.
Oh, bad.
Oh, what an ass.
Aye.
What an ass.
His day's coming, honey.
Your day's coming. Your day coming, mofo.
You don't know when. You don't know the time.
Your day is coming. The Lord is coming. The Lord is coming.
Lord is coming. Tap, tap, tap. Answer the door because he's coming.
Yep. All right. What's good? Yeah. When when the Lord comes and Demetrius is there, and the Lord is going to be like, "This is the first time I ever saw your face."
And I'm going to be like, "Don't pretend like you don't know me. You know me."
No, I don't.
I got texts.
What else, Steve?
Big news, you guys. Tyler Hubbard is coming to Centennial Terrace in August. Tickets are about to be on sale. So if you remember, Hubbard began his career as one half of the multi-platinum duo Florida Georgia Line before solo artists. I love Florida Georgia Line.
I was like, who's Tyler Hubbard?
This is why you tell people wait till he's done.
Yeah.
If you got questions, wait till it's done.
Because I had no idea.
Yeah, I was about to go, who is Tyler Hubbard?
So Tyler Hubbard, Florida Georgia Line. They broke up. They had a nasty breakup, I think. I remember.
They
Over
did.
politics.
What's that?
Over politics.
What do you mean?
One of them was very much a Trump. I don't know which one it was,
Uh-huh.
but one of them was very much a Trump supporter, and the other one was dead set against it. And
Really?
Yeah, it caused,
Let's hope it's Tyler Hubbard.
You're coming to your home.
You're
coming to your home turf.
But you might have picked the wrong part of turf to land on.
Top on her.
She's popping right out of the South Georgia water. Oh, good Lord, she had them long tail legs.
Does South Georgia water even sound clean? Like
what?
Like when she said she popped up out of South Georgia water, the first thing
dirty.
I'm like, ew, ew. Did anybody hose her off? I wouldn't let her into my car if she was soaked in South Georgia water. Yuck.
Whiskey and depression.
That's right. She smelled like Mountain Dew and diesel.
So you advertise Tyler Hubbard as a solo artist, and then you play a Florida Georgia Line song.
Because I don't know what he does. It's the only song we know. I love Florida Georgia Line.
Is he going to sing Florida Georgia Line songs?
I always wonder. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't.
Yeah,
though.
sometimes it all depends on who's got
publisher,
the rights.
Yeah, who's got the rights? Absolutely.
Like, I don't think if they broke up, like, they're really getting along too well. Where he's like, yeah, sing those songs.
That's why you got to be 51-49.
I followed them around one year. It was them.
You did?
Them and Jason Aldean, and I saw them 7 times in one year.
Wow.
Until the restraining order
Then
hit.
the restraining order hit. They were like, you can't come anymore.
I just want to party with you.
I'm a fan. Man, put your clothes back on and get out of the bushes.
Oh my God.
All right. What else, Steve?
Well, tonight on TV, the premiere of Matthew Perry, A Hollywood Tragedy, is going to be on tonight. And you want to ask the question, why didn't the Friends cast participate in this documentary? And this is, if you check it out, don't expect to see the other Friends. So director Robert Palumbo says Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, and David Swimmer understandably chose not to appear. So That's gonna be.
Can you do a
weird.
documentary on
me without anybody else but me? I would like to think so.
What? You can't do without the friends. I mean, if you're looking for commercial success, if you're looking for eyeballs, I don't know if you. I mean,
But if
you
you're
need to have the friends
if
cast
you're
on
doing a deep dive into him, like you don't really need like the outside people. Was he really hanging out with them? I don't think
have
so.
No idea. By the way, someone said Georgia Florida line is as bad as Nickelback. Wow.
Nickelback's not bad. So.
I like Nickelback too. Yeah.
I know.
I
you
like
know,
Nickelback,
there was a hate of Nickelback that everyone, and Nickelback is even aware of the hate of Nickelback. But after it's turned around, it's gone like full circle. Like they were loved, then they were hated, and now they're loved again.
Divorce has gone up. And now there are a lot more single angry men who are like blaring this shit. Like honestly, you can catch me playing a Nickelback song, but when cars pull up next to me, I turn that shit down like rap music. I'm like you didn't hear that coming out of this car.
Big rock stars and living hilltop bosses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny cause we just won't eat and we'll hang out in the coolest bars.
This is 5 months out of divorce. I can tell you exactly where you are in your wardrobe. You have some jeans with something sparkly or designy on the ass, and they're kind of tight around the thighs. You're wearing things that like 20-year-olds should wear, and you're hanging out at bar 145. That is what you're doing. You got some kind of cowboy boot on, and you got like 3 random solo Viagras in your front pocket.
Just in case.
Just in case something weird pops off.
Dude, this is, and I hate Linkin Park too. Are you kidding?
What?
Who said
That
they hate
person's
Linkin
not
Park?
American.
I just got a
That
text
person,
in. The person, come
that
on.
listener's not from our country.
Clearly never been through a breakup.
All right.
I just love that you've trolled whoever this is.
This is month 1 out of divorce.
This dude's obviously gone through bad
Yes.
breakups.
You still got sweats on. One sock doesn't match the other. You're drinking whiskey out of a coffee cup, and this song is being blared at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Come on, everybody, here we go.
Become so numb. I can feel you there. Become so tired, so much more unaware.
This is when my neighbor comes over and goes, "Are you okay?"
It's 9 in the morning, D.
It's 9 in the morning, D.
I'm taking you out.
You got a dress shirt on, some shorts, and a robe.
You got a beard like you never had a beard before, and all of a sudden,
if I'm not mistaken, you're drinking whiskey out of a sippy cup.
it's all that was clean.
Nunchucks hanging around his neck.
This is exactly what happened.
Sinks are full of dishes. You got
ketchup stains on your t-shirt.
A whiskey sippy cup.
Shit.
You open the door, and the light shining in the door, and you're squinting.
Yeah.
Everything's closed. In your house.
Smelling like last week.
Hey D, come on, let's go get it. Come on, buddy.
Your dog is looking at me like he wants to leave.
Bags packed.
All right. What else, Steve?
Wow. Chuckles. Anyway, Jon Stewart cut his hand on The Daily Show last night when he smashed a mug on his desk during a rant about prescription drug prices. Now, he did the rest of the show, though. There's no word if he needed medical attention. There's audio.
Here's the live audience reacted, though.
Because we've already paid for it with our subsidies.
Jesus.
I'll be going to the hospital. It's fine.
No one can afford to go to the hospital. Come on.
Steven, you were just sick. How frustrating was it?
It was bad.
Look, man, here's the thing, is we pay more money for health care, and we're the largest industrialized nation without health care for everyone, but we pay more than everyone else. It's fucking unbelievable. The fact that the healthcare companies are for profit, the insurance companies, is fucking unreal. And people can't go to the doctors. People can't afford a prescription. How much was that prescription for some fucking ear medication?
$361.
They couldn't find a generic version.
They found one.
Look at
I
his,
had to call them back.
Look at his big ass ears. What do you mean?
Well, my thing was like I went there and I showed you my insurance, which is clearly
They had to give
the
it to you in
cheapest.
an ear bucket.
Like I could barely afford it, right?
Yeah.
The insurance. And then this guy went ahead and decided to charge me for the most expensive name brand eardrops that they have available. It's like you can't tell me that's not about. You can't tell me that you did that to help me out, bro.
I can't. This system is so fucked up and
it's broken.
It's broken. God, it's annoying. So I can see why.
$300 and some odd dollars for it.
Yeah, I almost
For
shot the guy
ear
at
stuff?
Kroger. If I had a gun, I probably would have done it. I won't
okay.
lie.
All right.
I mean, it was very
Easy,
upsetting, man. I'm not
easy.
gonna lie.
Settle
I was in
down.
a lot of pain. My ear pain was like 20 out of 10, and then he's like, "It's $361." I said, "Excuse me, I'm 90% deaf right now. Did you just say $361?" He's just like, "Yes."
I heard that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
$364. That comes in loud and clear.
God.
It took like something that should have just been like maybe an hour tops.
Dude,
It took like a 3-hour. It just was.
I was
it
sick
a
for a
hassle.
week. Josie's been sick. Holly's been saying we don't go to the doctors, man, because then you're gonna get a bill after, and then the insurance. It's
You
just,
know what's funny?
You just suck it up.
It's like it's like poor people and Christian scientists. Like I just neither one of you want to go to a doctor, but all for different reasons. Not be like they believe that Jesus will cure you. You guys hope Jesus will cure you.
I wish.
I tried him too. I was praying.
That would be-
it didn't work.
That would have been amazing.
Well, hopefully it's working.
Yeah,
It
it seems
is.
better. You seem better.
Yeah, my ear pain's like pretty much gone. Occasionally, I'll get like a stabbing pain every now and then.
Is that when Kelly talks?
Ironically, it's when D goes on his rants.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Man,
Girl,
you didn't even see him setting up on the building across the street, did you?
That was a quick sniper shot. Whop, out of nowhere.
What? That was between the medulla and the spinal cord, separated at the neck.
Andrew, you better watch your back.
I
man.
know.
Just-
I'm glad she didn't have a Nerf gun in her hand.
Bro,
There's
wow.
always tomorrow.
Man, that shit was crazy.
And you know, I'm a woman. We don't forget.
I know. That is
That's
true.
right, girl.
That is true. All right, Steve. Anything else?
No, that's enough fun for the morning.
Is it enough fun? You've had enough fun for your morning? All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Steve. That is Steve's Sleaze this morning on a Tuesday.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm Casey the Baroness on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. All major roadways are clear in the area right now. No delays to report at this time. Let us know if you see something out there. Taylor Kia, where you pay what we pay. When you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo, you get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for and we'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. To learn more, visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today.
And we're looking at the Furniture Palace forecast right now. It is looking like 40 outside, still feels like 33. And we're going to have a high of, says 53 today with a low of 35. We do have a short rain shower currently. It should be clearing up here in about a half hour. And then we'll have some partly to sunny skies for the rest of the day. So should be a decent day out there. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo, Reynolds Road, Maumee, Woodville Road, Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Hey, good to my friends over at State Line South, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Actually, I should remember it, Steven. Damn it. You put State Line sauce in your ear, clears it up immediately.
You know, I didn't even have that thought process.
I know.
Totally should have.
I should have told you.
And it was only $10.
And and it's $10, $9.99. It was not covered by insurance, but it's only $9.99. So if you have an earache, get some State Line sauce, stick it in your ear, and
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Put it on food.
I
Put it on
I
food.
think the smart listeners are still here, so they know not to do that.
Well,
I
this
would
is the
hope.
time when some of the dumb ones leach in.
Oh, God.
They leech in.
So they try to like blend in with the smart people.
All right, fine. Do not put State Line sauce is not recommended for your ears or any earaches.
Yeah.
Put it on food only. Stupid. All right. State Line sauce. Go to stateline.sauce.co.com and get sauce. Get sauced. Steven, you're up.
All right.
I got a YouTube ad, so I can't play your music.
All right. Well, second month into the new year, guys. It's almost over here, the month of February. If you want to take advantage of the special that those wonderful ladies over at Holy Grail Wellness are dropping for you, you have until the end of this month to get $100 off on your weight loss programming. Your weight loss program. If you want to take advantage of this offer before time runs out, go to www.thestabingnurse.com. or you can call at 419-388-7760. Make sure you schedule your consultation. They'll get you hooked up with some semaglutide injections, and you can start losing some weight. That's right. I'm down 99 pounds right now. Steve S. is down 19 pounds as well. And we got Andrew Z and Colleen going to start doing their thing, too. So
Yes.
it's working, and
so
it's
over
spreading, guys. Hop on the bandwagon while you can. You got till the end of this month for $100 off, and it's only at Holy Grail Wellness.
Talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company. Why do you care so much about the consumer over your business? Because there's time after time where you've said, hey, if you're comfortable with your agent, that's great. Stay there. If you just need to have questions answered, I can help you.
There's a lot of things I don't know about, and I like when I can go and I can find somebody who I can trust. I have a mechanic who is going to tell me whether I should fix something on my car, whether something needs to be fixed or not, even if it doesn't make him any money. There are people in the community, and if we all work together and we take care of each other that way, we're all going to be a lot better off than if we all just look out for ourselves.
So you think of this more as the importance to the community than it is to get as much business as you can?
Absolutely. If we're all looking out for each other, then that means somebody's looking out for us too, and it all comes back to us.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Love is in the air at Skinology Face Bar. This Valentine's Day, treat yourself to their exclusive pampering specials. They have a facial special, a luxurious 45-minute treatment for only $50. A head spa facial, that's the one I got, a 60-minute scalp facial and 30-minute facial for $145, or a massage special, 60 minutes therapeutic massage for only $99. Go to skinologyfacebar.com for details. It is a beautiful, gorgeous space on Monroe Street, and you have to check it out. That is Skinology Face Bar.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
From the Taylor Automotive Studios. Wrong page. Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Skinology, Furniture Palace, and Regan Insurance. Now back to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Good morning. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2, the Baroness, Stephen B. Hardy, and it's time for an inbox issue. K2, you got one for us?
I do.
Oh.
Hey guys, love the show. I listen to the podcast at work every day. Keep up the great work. This isn't necessarily a problem, but an opinion. I'm a 50-year-old attractive woman. I've been in several serious relationships over the years.
You should see Demetrius' ears perked up.
I've had my heart broken over again, especially because men either cheat or act controlling. I was simply done in 2018. No more men. Well, fast forward to the end of 2023. Someone grabbed my attention. He was roughly my age, very polite and handsome, and I was very attracted to him. He made me feel different. I broke down and gave him my number. Turns out he was a player and only wanted me for one reason. Lesson learned once again. I'm 50 years old, he's 46. I'd just like to know why men think this is acceptable. Do they ever grow up? I've never been married, no children, yet apparently men want to be unattached and single anymore. I'd appreciate some opinions. Thank you.
Ooh, Demetrius, you get to take this one.
Okay. So
It's not going to be good for you.
it isn't, because I mean, honestly, I would ask you.
Oh gosh, I
Look,
can't even right
what would
now.
look, I'm gonna
No,
look. I know it's
let him
look.
go.
You can be all shaky and things like that, but
shaky.
But
What is that?
you're telling me that every man that you have picked has been bad, and you have told me that you are 56, never been in a serious relationship, never been married,
right?
and don't have children.
She's 50, wrong girl.
Oh, 50. I'm sorry, and he's 46.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you don't have children. So my question isn't what's wrong with these men. You have to stop looking at outward and start looking inward, because it seems to me you have had a pretty good track record of this, and somebody should have pointed it out to you a long time ago.
I did get a text in. It says, "When did you break up with this girl, Demetrius?"
Okay, so that was my first thought too until they said 46. But my advice here is, as somebody that is with a little bit older of a man, they don't mature until they hit 50. So, honey, you need to go older.
Older.
Yeah, because I'm telling you right now, Andrew did
Older
not
than
mature until after he hit 50.
I will look. I tell you this right now: don't get into another relationship until you check into some therapy. Like, honestly,
I think that's a
if
good
you're
advice
not
for anything.
if you're not talking to somebody about this, there is a consistency in your relationships. There is a consistency, and that one consistency is you.
I did get a text in at 419-345-3375. This lady's got to put it on you and make you fall in love. Vagina, food, communication. That's the three things that the woman needs, or that the man needs. Vagina, food, communication. Apparently, that's
And not even a lot of the third.
minimal communication.
You leave it on a Post-it note, baby.
That's complete bullshit. A woman can do all of that, and a man still get treated like dirt.
You know what? Okay, and it's and this is just my outward perspective, because it does seem like we do focus a lot on like men's poor behavior, right? Instead of focusing on the cause of it. And a lot of people just want to go
the woman, right?
A lot of people just want to go, well, that's just how men are, right?
Yeah.
Well, we have talked about what women need in relationships, right? They need,
According to you.
well, I hear all the
Let's
fucking
hear it. Let's hear
time.
it. What do women
right?
need? What-
You need communication.
Okay, I thought
you
you were
need
gonna go somewhere else.
No, you need transparency. You want emotional availability. You want all these things. And so that's what I hear ad nauseum. Ad nauseum. All these things that a woman needs. And through all of that chatter, I have never heard one person say, throughout all of the things that I've told you that I need, what do you need? What I have heard is everything about what I need. All these things, but no one ever says, hey, you know what, since we're both in this, what do you need from me to make this relationship
Baby,
work?
here's what I need. I need you to be okay with me cheating and seeing other girls. If you're okay with that, we are going to have an amazing relationship.
I mean, if I'm paying all the bills, it should be implied.
Who said you're playing
Provider.
And we wonder why Steven's single.
Yeah,
no,
no,
we don't.
Money to pay
Do we?
people's bills.
The two single assholes on the show. It's not by accident. It's not by coinky dink.
No,
Yes,
and
I
I'm
make
not,
terrible choices
look,
in my wedding.
Yes.
Yeah,
I won't
all
lie.
I am saying is, and this is not me screaming about what I need to hear, but I have observed through my time on this planet that all we have talked about to make relationships work are what women need. I have yet to hear somebody address the needs of a man and not roll their eyes, and that's the thing.
They were just listed on a post-it note. Andrew just gave the three
Yeah,
a few minutes ago.
She said, but here's the thing, Demetrius. The thing is, women are naturally nurturers or givers, or they shouldn't need to tell you. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. You are an asshole.
I have ever heard. You shouldn't need to tell me.
What percentage of men are assholes?
What are you?
When it comes to relationships, what percent of men are assholes?
I don't know.
Just take a guess. What do you think?
First of all, you don't know, and I'm
do
gonna.
know.
No, you don't. Show me the science.
It's about 80%.
Stop.
It's about 80%.
You're pulling numbers out of your butthole.
I just got to text 100%.
Stop.
I just got to text 100%.
It's the same person who wrote about meat. Not trustworthy.
Kelly, what percentage do you think of men are assholes? And it doesn't mean there's not good signs, but overall, I mean, assholes. What percentage of men on this planet?
I'd say 50-50.
Really?
I think there's good guys out there.
50-50, okay.
Maybe my glass is half
Do you
full.
know
Your
what?
glass is half
Can I
full.
just say this real quick? Every woman out here wants a man who's at least 20% asshole. Every woman out here needs a man who is at least 20% of a dick. You know why?
Why?
Because if you're not walking around with a man who's willing to protect you and step up and do some shit and say some shit that's out of pocket because he feels like maybe you've been slighted, then that ain't a man you want to fucking be with.
So 20% dick, you say. So 80. So 20%. What percentage of the men are? Would you say? Assholes.
Like full blown asshole?
Not even full blown, but dabble in asshole.
Dabble in asshole? Any man who's worth his
See?
salt has
See?
dabbled in asshole.
You're almost 100. I said 80. Someone else just texted in 100. Steven?
I'm an asshole, so
Yes. I mean, K2.
But I can be nice. It's
exactly. You can. That's why I said there's a percentage. I don't
we
think
need to take the power back,
it's
like
not
the gays did.
It's
We
not-
need to reclaim asshole. Like I am tired of it being used in a derogatory. I want a bunch of people to go, oh my God, we're so happy a group of assholes just showed up. We are going to take it back.
The gays are.
Right?
They are. So happy when a group of
Assholes show up.
Yeah, let the gays have the assholes.
There you go. There's your
That
people.
just leaves us with dicks, and either way, we're losing.
There's no. Here's how bad it is for women. Is no man is 100%. Very few, unless you're a psychopath or a narcissist. No man is 100% a-hole, but a woman will take 20% not a-hole because that's how bad men are. 20% is great. They'll take that, but please God, give me a man that's not 100% asshole because most of them saying it is 100%. K2, what do you think? What percent of men are assholes?
I don't think men mean to be assholes.
Thank you.
I don't disagree with
I
that.
don't think. I just think that they have such a different philosophy, way of thinking, attitude towards dating. When it comes down to how they project themselves, yeah, I would say 75%.
I know.
Yeah.
Why is that? That is so, no one's ever talking. You will scour the world. You will not find anyone ever talking about this. But men are generally about the 75 to 80% asshole. Why?
You
Why is
show
that
me a
okay?
man who gets smacked in the face and goes, ew, and show me a man who's still dating a girl after she's heard it.
You're so fixated.
Oh my God.
You're so fixated on
Ew! And then he crumbles to the ground.
so-
She's like this. I'm taking an
You're
Uber
so
home.
fixated. You're so fixated on a man that can throw hands, but that's not what the world is all about.
I am not. I am using that as an example.
But you keep
if
using the same
you
example.
squeal like a girl when you get smacked, you have ended your relationship on that moment.
not even punched.
Not
That was
smack.
just a slap.
Open hand smack. Dude, you better punch me. I would prefer to be punched than smacked because then I have to kill you.
I just and so when it comes to monogamy and finding a good dude, man, it's hard. I mean, we've talked about it a million times. 90% of people say that dating in this town sucks. And I don't know how you fix that, but you glam onto someone that's 70 or 80% and hope that that's the one for you.
Like the reason it sucks is because people go out and they bring out their little dating cookie cutter, right? And they every time they go out, they see this person and then they shove all of this person into the cookie cutter because the cookie cutter is everything that they want. The cookie cutter is the perfect guy. It has everything, the perfect shape. It is everything that they want. Although they find people that don't fit in that cookie cutter. And what they do is they shove and they tug and they pull and they push and they're like, well, most of it's in the cookie cutter. And then they go, but the rest of it, the rest of the guy is outside, and that's the unacceptable.
But isn't that
piece.
sad that you can't find a guy that will fit into the cookie cutter? You have to
aren't.
shove him in. You have to settle.
Look, first of all, I am so sick of that word settling.
What do you mean?
It's more accepting the partner
you know
than
what?
settling.
I am so tired because it makes people think that they are destined for better things and that somehow they have failed and this is what they get. And it's not. Your mate or your spouse is not your second place booby prize because you didn't study hard enough and make it into Ohio State. That is not what it is.
Right.
And I am sick of people saying I have settled.
Why are we okay with a man being 70% asshole? Like, why are we okay with this?
What do you want?
Men have to be assholes in this world.
Oh my God!
You have to be somewhat of an asshole. You do.
You know who says that? You know why they hunt? You know why you heard that sound?
Why?
Is because everybody has an asshole who's been an asshole for them. That is why you've heard these three moan, because they have never had to have they've had people go, oh no, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's why, because you have Colleen. Colleen is your asshole. Colleen is the one who defends and fights for you.
Right.
And you sit here and you go, oh, we don't need one. You sure as fuck need one in your life.
I see what you're saying. Okay, the roles are reversed in my case.
Yes.
But I would be more asshole if she was not an asshole.
You said it 3 times.
See, you said that. Here it comes.
So first of all, just because my balls are on my chest and I have chesticles doesn't mean anything. But that does not make him any less of a man.
Yeah.
Because
as you come here to defend him.
You're not helping. You're not helping.
Oh shit!
you leave my baby alone.
You're not helping.
You leave my baby alone.
You're not helping.
Oh my
You're
God.
still not helping. You're still not helping. Goodbye. You're still not helping. You're still not helping. Not helping at all. At all.
Oh shit!
You know what? I take it back, Andrew. If somebody slapped a man and he made a like that, I think it would be you, and I think Colleen would still be around and
Still be
defend
okay
you.
with it.
She'd be like, "Are you
Come
all right,
here,
baby?
come here, baby.
I'm about to whoop his ass. Here, hold my wallet. Put it in your purse, baby."
No,
He's gonna be on the ground. Get her, baby, get her, baby.
Don't let him do that to me.
She put her purse around my head. Hold this.
I can
Nobody
be
smacks
your
my
hero,
baby.
Oh my God! All
Look,
right. All right.
you know, I don't know if I can share this story. It's a story about my dad, and my dad was a street hustler, and the first time, I think it was the second time I met him, he was having a party with his friends, and they were playing cards, and he had his friend over. His name was Red, and Red had his girlfriend over. And these are old school, they used to, the girl gets out of pocket, blah blah blah. Well, she had said something, and Red had raised his hand to smack her. And my dad said, he grabbed his hand, and he said, and this is pretty crass. He goes, "We don't hit pussy in this house." He goes, "When pussy walks into this house, pussy is my pussy, and you will respect my pussy." And I went, wow, that's the crassest shit I've ever heard, but it's the classiest shit I've ever had to break down, right? Because that was an asshole, and that was an asshole way of saying it. But what the message was is we respect women who walk into this house.
But why do we have to dig deep to find the good in a man, and why do we have to dissect, and why do we have to
Oh my God,
excuse the hard? I mean the pussy, like why can't you know what I mean? Why can't men just be nice human
Because
beings?
sometimes you have to respect the environment in which it comes out of.
All right. I do get a text in. No wonder Andrew has never been punched in the mouth before, because Colleen jumps in and beats up whoever's messing with her little Drew. Fuck you guys. Oh, you're snorting now, Colleen? All right, that is your. I don't know. What was the inbox issue? What was the point?
I think that she just needs to be good with stay with it, being good, being single and independent.
Really?
And you know what? Use men if you need to, the way that they've used women the whole time.
Yeah.
Seems like that's what you've been doing,
Well,
man.
a lot of women they're okay with being by themselves, and they would or hanging out with girlfriend. Not everyone wants to be with a man in these day and age. My mom's happy with being by herself, but or you want to hang out with your
But
girlfriend.
your mom is
do all
never
that.
by herself. I mean, honestly.
Steven's there half the time.
Like, I know.
He still doesn't know.
Yeah.
Asshole.
There's a one place they meet the baller.
All right, that's your inbox issue. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness and Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. Traffic cams are showing no delays. Roads are clear right now. No backups in the area. There is some rain though, so give yourself a little extra time if you're heading out. Taylor Kia, where you pay what we pay. When you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo, you get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for and we'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. To learn more, visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today.
Colleen said your mom's got hoes in different area codes. Wow.
I didn't know that.
Sorry.
We're gonna have a discussion when I get back later.
Fuck you.
That was funny the way you said it, too. Like you were shocked.
I'm supposed to be doing Furniture Palace forecast right now.
Okay.
I'm looking at it right now, and it says it is 40 outside still, and it somehow got colder. It feels like 32, so that's interesting. It's looking like the rain is expected to stop here in about 23 minutes, and there might be a small shower again throughout the day. Partly sunny skies. Going to be a high of 53 for the day and then a low of 35 later on tonight. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo, Reynolds Road, Maumee, Woodville Road, Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I tell my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. You want to lure a good man? Make sure you keep State Line in your, they call them pocketbooks nowadays, your fanny pack, your purse, whatever. What?
Did you say pocketbook?
I was doing that on purpose.
Oh my God, bro!
They don't call them pocketbooks?
Not anymore. Throw it in my satchel.
My satchel. Get you some State Line sauce. Go to StatelineSauceCo.com, and you, my friend, need to get some sauce today. Get sauce.
And while you're online, going over to StatelineSauceCompany.com, make sure you guys check out Holy Grail Wellness. Go to www.thestabbingnurse.com. Right now, they are still running that $100 off discount here for any weight loss program until the end of this month. Make it happen today while you can. You got about a week left, I'd say. Make it happen. $100 off any weight loss program of your choosing, and that's only at Holy Grail Wellness. Once again, you can go to www.thestabbingnurse.com or give them a call at 419-388-7760. Start changing your life, and it's only at Holy Grail Wellness.
Talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company.
Why do you care so much about the consumer over your business? Because there's time after time where you've said, hey, if you're comfortable with your agent, that's great, stay there. If you just need to have questions answered, I can help you.
There's a lot of things I don't know about, and I like when I can go and I can find somebody who I can trust. I have a mechanic who is going to tell me whether I should fix something on my car, whether something needs to be fixed or not, even if it doesn't make him any money. There are people in the community, and if we all work together and we take care of each other that way, we're all going to be a lot better off than if we all just look out for ourselves.
So you think of this more as the importance to the community than it is to get as much business as you can?
Absolutely. If we're all looking out for each other, then that means somebody's looking out for us too, and it all comes back to us.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at ReganINS.com. It's ReganINS.com.
Love is in the air at Skinology Face Bar. This Valentine's Day, treat yourself to their exclusive pampering specials. They have a facial special, a luxurious 45-minute treatment for only $50. A head spa facial, that's the one I got, a 60-minute scalp facial and 30-minute facial for $145, or a massage special, 60 minutes therapeutic massage for only $99. Go to SkinologyFaceBar.com for details. It is a beautiful, gorgeous space on Monroe Street, and you have to check it out. That is Skinology Face Bar.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
The Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership. Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Holy Grail Wellness and State Line Sauce Company. Now back to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2 the Baroness, Stephen B. Hardy. So I was in that last break, and it always triggers Demetrius for some reason. When someone says narcissist, that word.
When it fits you, it does hurt to hear.
It's not, and that's the crazy thing. Like when I talk to
somebody's triggered.
Yes, because only 0.1% of the population can be diagnosed as narcissists.
And the way women throw it around, you would think.
You would think it goes around like vaccines. It's because you got vaccinated.
I could be wrong.
I mean, maybe stop having characteristics of one.
And the thing, I talked to my therapist like about it, and she's like, the fact that you even asked means that you're not.
Really?
Like, yes.
I get that all the time too. I've been accused of that, and
like
I've asked.
Like the thing is, a narcissist would never ask if they were a narcissist. And that was like, so it's crazy to me when people throw that around with like no training, nothing. You've watched a couple of TikToks. Your stupid girlfriend who just got off the mid shift at Bucks Rack City, all of a sudden used it in a sentence, and now you know it carries weight.
So obviously you're triggered by it. Is there a phrase that someone says that instantly annoys the shit out of you? 419-345-3375, because I have one as I'm on Facebook every once in a while, and it's what is that funny? I don't understand.
Once in a while,
it says, someone says I've done my research. Drives me. What you looked up a meme?
Right.
You've done.
Actually, I watched a TikTok video.
Yeah, exactly. I've done my research.
You know what's funny is I asked somebody once who said something like that to me, and I was like, so when you have questions and you say you've done your research, when you've done your research, have you ever been proved wrong? Like, have you ever been like, oh, I was wrong?
Right, I've done my research, or are you only looking for things that support what you thought?
Yeah,
I know.
Exactly.
Like,
have you really done research?
Right. Exactly. I did get a text in 419-345-3375. It always annoys me when someone says, "My truth." It feels like saying, "My feelings are more important." My truth. There's no such thing, and that's the problem. That's one of the problems with the degradation of society. There's only one truth. There isn't your truth. If you believe that you can fly, if you can't fly, but my truth says I can fly. Well, you know what? The truth says you can't.
I know.
Steven,
you
too
Go
big.
ahead and test that theory.
Like your perspective says, like you think you can fly, but the reality of it is, and maybe we should start doing that. Let you have the word truth and go, well, this is my truth. And then we just go, you know what? Well, this is the reality.
Another one just texted in and said, I'm not a racist, but...
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays, that is a big one. That is a big one. I'm not a racist, but...
right, Steven?
Right, Steven?
Tom Brady's better than Patrick Mahomes.
Right
I'm not
after
racist,
that,
but... Yes,
yeah,
Kelly.
is like... Because my best friends are black. That's what they always say. I'm not a racist because my best friends are black.
Yeah,
but,
so I'm going to say some racist shit right now.
but
Fun times. Another one said 419-345-3375. I probably shouldn't say this, but some things that annoy people. I don't usually complain. Oh, please. Oh, please.
My favorite towards women is must be that time of month.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Does anybody say that anymore?
I mean, they got smacked.
Him right there.
I can tell you.
I am never.
Oh.
I thought they were an endangered species.
I can tell you because I know every time she acted crazy, I know it is that time of the month. Why can't I not say it? What Demetrius? Why do you look like that?
You can think
you
it.
know it's wrong when Demetrius is looking at you like you stupid. You know you stupid then.
Yeah.
I got a text.
Like you can think it.
I got a text says, I hate hearing the term, I have another business idea. Colleen. Super funny.
Text me, bestie. Text me.
What else? Do you know who I am? That's a classic. Oh, my God. 419-345-3375.
Whoever said that, text me too.
All right, okay.
Oh, we're coming after Andrew this morning? I love it.
These are phrases that people think are annoying. As a mother,
That is inaccurate.
all right. You're just too sensitive.
I hate that.
Why?
Because I am sensitive, but I'm not too sensitive. I'm sorry you upset me, and I'm letting you know I was upset.
You are the perfect amount of sensitive.
I know.
I
You
let
are,
you know,
bro.
and
You
all
are
the
too
people on
sensitive.
Facebook.
Now I hate you.
You
You're
are
narcissist, D.
you are too sensitive.
Why do you say he's too
You
sensitive?
are too fucking
I caught it.
sensitive. Holy shit. Oh my god.
I got another one here. It says, I have 419-345-3375. I'm just being honest. Yeah, you're about to say some foul shit.
Yeah, and you're just out to hurt feelings.
I
That is
know,
all.
exactly.
That's because if you go, I'm about to hurt your feelings, somebody's gonna punch you.
Just out of curiosity, did you submit these, Andrew?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I'm shook, or that triggers me. No more what people are saying. And woke, especially as a pejorative. What's a pejorative?
It means like when you use it in a negative way.
Oh yeah. Well,
Like,
I told you.
like, why are you so woke?
Yeah. What did Jane Fonda say? She said
woke is not woke is not a bad word. Woke just means that you care about people.
100. Dude, I posted that and I got like 250 likes on that bitch. So true. So true. Woke is not bad. They've tried to make it bad. I don't care. Yeah, I'm woke. I care about other people and I care about how they feel. I mean, I do. So call me woke. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you call me, actually. I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? Damn. 419-34.
That's not true.
419-345-3375. I always hear you remind me of your dad, and the crazy part is I always hear this while we're having sex. On that
First
note,
of all, you go, Mom, this is super inappropriate.
all right. Well, thank you for listening. We appreciate it. Have a great day. We will see you tomorrow, 7 a.m. Oh, bye.